Good morning to everyone. Today we are going to see the topic of story Fury of the Hidden Eyes, written by S. Shanti, who is my mother. A woman's beauty isn't in her face, it lives in her strength of her heart. The wind moves softly, carrying a faint voice. Amma? That voice came with tiny footsteps, laughter, love, and trust. This house was just a house. Every wall had a woman's breath in it. She had lived as a mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister, giving all of herself. But whoever saw the fear behind her smile, whoever felt the pain behind her courage, even when she reached for the sky, her freedom stopped at the doorstep. Her name was Inia. She wasn't an ordinary woman. She was a mother of two, but also a dreamer of fighting her silent battles. Whenever she opens a door from the nest window, a pair of eyes waited. The hidden eyes. That night, Inia couldn't sleep. Even the walls seemed to whisper, "Who are those eyes? Why do they watch only you?" She opened her terrace window. The sun was gone, the moonlight slowly filling her home. Her face glowed, not with fear but with strength. She looked towards the nest house. Silence. Only the sound of a wind and then a soft rustle. Curtains moved. A shadow stood there. A shadow stood there. Evening came. Children laughed and played on the terrace, chasing the wind. Their laughter filled the air like flying birds. Ilya smiled, brushing her little daughter's hair. "Be careful, Ma," she said softly. Come on, Amma. You play too." Her daughter giggled. Then, just the nest window opened slightly. A gaze, silent, moving like a shadow. The strange feeling returned. Someone was watching her again. "Come inside, Ma," Ilyas said quietly. Her daughter found. "Mama, you said the streets aren't safe. Now even the terrace isn't safe." Ilya froze. That innocent question crushed her heart. She couldn't answer. The child whispered, "Then, Amma, are we only safe inside the house?" A tear slipped down Ilya's cheek. The next morning, a smell of coffee filled the kitchen. The children getting ready for school, yet her heart was restless. The memory of the last night haunted her. Was it real or my imagination? She wondered, but a voice inside said, "No, someone is really watching you." She opened the curtains, the same window, the same faint movement, the same shadow. Her heart raced. That gaze, familiar yet strange, fear, shame, anger, all breathing together inside her. Her phone rang. Her husband. "Inya, kids are ready? I am running late. Take them to school." She replied calmly. "Okay." But inside, she thought, if he were here, would I still feel this alone? She locked the door and left. Every footstep and every sound on the street felt louder than ever. She realized something that day. Eyes are just made of light, they are made of shadows too. Now, one of the shadows followed her. When she returned home at noon, silence filled the place. Her heart whispered, "Someone has been here." That feeling didn't weaken her, it made her stronger. She's decided, no more fear. I'll face those eyes. That night, she took her phone and stood near the terrace window again. Her hands trembled slightly, but her eyes were sharp. Through the camera zoom, she saw him, a man's shadow, holding a cigarette. His face was unclear, but his gaze fixed on her. He hit record, then shut the window and took a deep breath. "No more fear," she whispered. "If I stay silent now, one day my daughter will ask me the same question." She vowed, I bring the shadow into light. Next morning, she went to the neighbor's house, a video in her hand. An old lady opened the door. Hakka, last night someone from your window. She behaved just as the smell of smoke drifted out. The same smoke, the same shadow. She knew she was inside. Her voice shook, but her spirit stood tall. Inia is no longer alone. She sat with the video in her hands. Eyes were burning like fire. Silence isn't safety, she thought. It is a matchstick waiting to burn. That moment, the next door opened again. She looked, the same man, the same eyes. But this time, she was the one watching him. Look, all you want, she whispered. But I'm watching you now. Her daughter's laughter echoed from the behind and gave her courage. The next morning, Ilya walked into the police station. She placed a phone on the officer's table. This man has been watching my house for days, she said firmly. I want peace for my children and for myself. The officer watched the video and took action immediately. The man was caught. The hidden eyes were finally exposed to the light. That evening, the breeze was calm. Inia opened her window and smiled. Her daughter ran to her and asked, Amma, can we play on the terrace now? Inia smiled softly. Yes, Ma. Now the sunlight can enter our house. No more shadows. Months passed. Inia's house had changed not by just walls, but voices. The place, once filled only with cooking smells, now filled with laughter, hope, and courage. On the Sunday evening, women gathered on her terrace. Inia stood in the middle, holding a small book, her own title, The Fury of the Hidden Isis. She said gently, a woman's voice isn't weak. Even the silence has an echo that can shake the world. Don't hide your pain, turn it into light. Her words spread strength among the women. That day, their group found a name, Voices of Light. They began the awareness drives, taught girls self-defense and spoke about the courage, safety in the schools. One reporter later asked her, is the story of the hidden eyes over now? Inya smiled. It's not over. It has awakened. Hidden eyes will always exist, but now light will blind them. She looked up the sky where the light slowly